Hamlin University and then transferred to the University of Minnesota, where he graduated with a business degree in '79. After college, he went to work for an apartment building complex developer, and then years later, he started his own business with a commercial developer. Then in 2005, he founded Alatus to purchase the parking structures of the city of Minneapolis. Alatus is now the biggest private operator of parking structures in the state of Minnesota.
In preparation for his venture, Robert took many business classes in college, where he learned a solid base in accounting, finance, managerial studies, marketing, which he found to be extremely important in his business. And in his professional career after his education, he attended many seminars where he built on these skills that he learned in school. And then social skills also got developed in this business, which he finds extremely important due to getting the most of other people in your business that are working underneath you.
In terms of his process and success, he initially, through his commercial development background, had purchased a parking lot, just a surface lot. He saw the potential and growth for the parking industry in Minneapolis, so he approached the city of Minneapolis with a bid to purchase 6 of their parking ramps. He was bidding against 2 other companies, but their bid for $97 million ended up being the highest, so the city took it. They were able to secure $35 million from a pension fund and had to take out the rest as a loan. They acquired each of the sites kind of individually over a period of about a year and a half. So he wrote an abbreviated business plan for each of the sites, but he kind of just used the business plan from the last site as kind of a template for the next one. He felt that he overpaid for the parking ramps. At the time, it was kind of in the peak, but a year later, we were in the recession, so the ramps had lost a lot of their value. The pension fund took a huge hit, but his company, Alatus, was able to survive through the recession. But he said he wouldn't have done anything differently. It was a good venture, and it started to pay off now that the recession has subsided a little bit.
All right, some key issues along the way. Because of the recession, he had a really poor cash flow right when he started his company. But since he kept a good relationship with his banks, he was able to keep Alatus afloat. And he realized cash flow is key. It's the most important thing for running a business. Also, personnel. When he first started his company, he hired 3 workers for $120,000 a year. And he realized that he hired too quickly because once his company started expanding, he realized what type of roles he needed, and these people did not fit at Alatus. They're no longer working there, and he hired the correct individuals.
All right, so key experiences that led to Alatus' success was that Robert started this business in his late 40s when he already had a lot of experience in the commercial real estate development business. And his managerial skills through professional career and his education, along with the accounting and finance, which he kept on stating was extremely important. So basically, his education along with experience helped him create this company. And some future goals. He's looking to retire very soon. It's been a lot of work the last 7 years, but it's finally beginning to pay off extremely well. And when he finds someone in place to take over for him, he's going to step down and enjoy himself.
So some key takeaways or best advice that we took from our interview with Robert was that capital is key. During the recession, it was very tough for them. Cash flow was low, and they had to scrounge. He said that if they had some backup capital, it would have been a lot easier. A good business plan is always going to lead to a good business venture. Or not always lead to it, but it's going to help. And he felt that the business plans they wrote for the parking ramps definitely helped lead them down the road that they wanted to go. He said hire cautiously is a big thing. 3 people they originally hired to run the company, to run the ramps, they weren't good at what they were doing. They didn't know the ramp business, and it was tough for them to kind of let them go. So if you can find the right person after you know what you're looking for, it's going to be better than just going out and trying to find people initially. 2 quotes that we took away from the interview was don't chase down a bad idea. If you see something's not leading somewhere, don't spend a lot of time on it, don't spend a lot of money on it, just abandon it and move on. And also, it's much easier to go through the hard times if you have integrity. So from his industry experience and the contacts that he had from his business background, he was able to stay afloat during the recession. His banks had good relations with him, and it was a lot easier if you have integrity. So that's our presentation about